Good morning. It's 1:17 in the morning. I know it's late. And just has been such a fulfilling day, such a euphoric day. And I just had a thought, and I shared it with Aaron. And Aaron is my new public relation manager, and I appreciate her help in what she does best. And you may meet Aaron at Sacred Heart Gardens here in Tacoma. You can find that on my page. They're on Center Street. Good place to be. My friends, I have to call the newspapers. That's one place I gotta call. I gotta find a newspaper that will take me. One radio station would not, because they said I was not progressive enough. I'm not progressive enough. I don't know what is. I do need to say this though. And I just thought of this, and I shared it with Aaron before the video. I haven't heard anything back yet. But with everything that's going on in the city that I'm involved with, that I do, that I walk, and I talk to people, I talk to everybody. If this is not service work, my friends, I do not know what is. So I ask you, hi Betty, hi buddy, you want some loving? Yes. I ask you to vote Jolly Boys on November 8th. So we're gonna get to the granddaddy of tonight's events, aren't we, Betty? Okay, you sit down right there. You gonna be a good boy? No, you're not. Are you? The heck? Where are you gonna? You're gonna. Okay. You're gonna lay right there. Let me do this. Oh, if you can't read this, and I was wearing this today. This says Canatonics, and they can be found on Broadway in downtown Tacoma here. In the old 1889 building, a grand building, a historic building on the registry. In Opera Alley, which used to be called Prohibition Alley. And I learned that recently, and I'm very grateful for the knowledge and education I'm getting. So, Prohibition Alley. And it should be dedicated as such, or celebrated as such, for what they stood up for. So, Peter, your bag, that Canatonics gave me this bag one day. And it's Amy's Indian meals. It's a beautiful bag. It's green, my favorite color. You see, I've been carrying this around with notebooks. I've been carrying a notebook. I'm going to share what's in this notebook in a minute. I carry my camera, and I carry everything I need in here, and it makes the load lighter in my pockets. So, thank you, Peter, at Canatonics, for the wonderful bag. My friends have been carrying it. And this is okay. Let me find it here, my friends. If I can't find it, I'll continue on, because I can do this later on in another video. This part. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're getting close. Okay. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm gonna do this later. Oh, here we go. Is this it? No, that's something. Okay, my friends, forget the notebook. Wasted too much time there. Was at Ivers tonight on 19th and Mildred in the James Center, West James Center. I've been there for many years, across from Tacoma Community College, better known as MSU, Mildred Street University. To the people in Tacoma here, I know my history. I know my town. I grew up here, and I never sat down. No way. You know, I'll tell you just a little story. Kyle's story. When I was young, my mom never worried about me in the neighborhood if I wasn't there eating. She knew I was in somebody's house eating. Truth. I'd show up at dinner time. Oh, I love food. I love memories. I love good times. So, at Ivers, and lately, these restaurants ask your name. I say, Kyle Jolly Boys. Or Jolly Boys, Kyle Jolly Boys. I get that Jolly Boys in there. Because you see, I'm a proud member of the Jolly Boys family. Jolly Bois in French, Jolly Boys in English. And we don't sit down. And we're tough. And we stand up for what we believe in. We have Chippewa. My nephew's Jacob Jolly Boys on the Kodiak. On the deadliest catch. My family's been fishermen. My father, a United States Marine and a respected citizen of Tacoma, Washington. My mother, a saint. Enough said. And she still is. So, at Ivers, I'm always thinking and I'm always writing. And I'm always thinking ahead. And Canapath, Canatonic, anybody that wants a card put somewhere, come to me. Canatonic, I'm going to take care of you. Canapath, my friend. You are a family to me. I see how you treat your family. And I see how your family treat others. And I feel a part of that. And for that, you are number one in my book. So, I'm sitting there and I'm eating, and I love seafood. Not just seafood and I eat it. I love Pacific Northwest seafood. Ivers is an institution here in the state of Washington. We have a lot of those. We have beer institutions. Why not a plant institution? We should. A medical cannabis institution. We should. A community-based institution. We should. But anyway, I'm getting off the track. See, so much that's going on, and it's so exciting. And I'm learning stuff daily from people. I'm feeling that I'm doing something good. Not for any reason but that. When I get out. You see, I've been sober over 16 years. And I've been taught with the tools in my life today what I can and cannot do. I cannot drink alcohol. I have allergic reaction. I break out in handcuffs sometimes. I do it. I got 3 DUIs. That was then. This is now. Since I quit drinking, and I had 1 accident, 1 ticket. That's it. But anyway, getting back to the point. This is such a great night. Canapath. Saw this board over here. with tickets, with cards, and I put it up there. I took a picture, and it felt good. And I wore your number here, 253-383-3506, very proudly. Canatonics, I wore your shirt proudly. And this is probably, hopefully, what I will wear Wednesday night. If I'm allowed to. I should be. Anyway, my friends, Ivers was an experience for me. And there was this couple outside. And I went out. And I just asked them because I want to know what the citizens of, excuse me, of Tacoma's current issues are. Then they started questioning me. And I told them I was a medical cannabis patient. And I believe in this medicine. Unbeknownst to me, that this couple across from me, who look like they've been together forever, the way they acted, it was epic. She put him, the doctor, in his place in a loving way. I come to find out that this was a doctor of natural medicine. And he is retired now. And he came under scrutiny because somebody wanted to see his raw material. And I said, sir, that's just it. We're coming under scrutiny for our raw material. That's why I stand up. And he kept asking me questions. He's wondering why we have 50 gardens. And he thinks some of them are for profit. See, the community is used to seeing Rite Aids and Walgreens and everything, drug everywhere. They're not used to seeing our gardens. And it scares them. And it confuses them. And they question why. We need to educate. And I was sitting down and we just kept conversing about it. And I asked them if I could sit at their table. And they said yes. And we started talking about him. And this is where his wife shined. She was educated. And she was educating her husband. Because he didn't know that the government, when they did the attack on marijuana, they were really doing an attack on hemp as well. And I'm across from a doctor, an educated man, who's having an educated conversation with me. I'm highly medicated. No pain. I graduated high school with a 1.67. Studied a lot of ologies. I've read a lot of books. Talked to a lot of people. And he was having a one-on-one conversation with me with his wife. And then they go, what position are you running for, sir? And I said, Civil Service Position Board number 3. And they said, who's your opponent? And I said, my opponent's name? They said, we never heard of her. They asked my name and I said, Jolly Boys. Kyle Jolly Boys. And this lady, this wonderful lady, said, we know the name. And I said, thank you, ma'am. Because she knows what my family stands up for. We might not all agree on the same things, but we stand up for what we believe in. And we had this beautiful talk and a wonderful conversation. And then I excused myself. Then I came in. See, I don't have business cards. I really need business cards, let me tell you. I could put so much information on them and share them, but I bring this notepad, so I gave him my email, KyleJollyboys@live.com. And I gave him my phone number. I said, if you have any further questions, well, as I was approaching him, his wife said, what's this? I said, this is my email address, my phone number. If you have any more concerns, reach me. And then we talked some more, and it was beautiful. And I didn't get their names, but the education I was taught from them, and what I educated this doctor and his wife, who were far more intelligent than me, we were on the same page on certain issues. On certain issues we were not because of the prohibition and the propaganda. But this doctor was a doctor who did natural medicine at one time. So he understands. And to respect them, I'm just going to say we were on the same page on a lot of issues. And it was beautiful. So I hope to hear from you. I have a lot going on, my friends. That's why I've been delegating it out. I'm not abandoning anything, anyone, or giving up on all that I'm involved in. We are pushing forward. We're going along beautifully. So, got a lot to do this week. Going out to Gig Harbor twice. Forum on Wednesday. Oregon next weekend. So, I bid you adieu, my friends. This is 17 and a half or so minutes long. I'm sorry. A lot of information to be shared. Good times. Peace, my friends. I'll catch you in the morning. Good night. Good night and good day.